Today again I am here in the third video to teach you the grammar portion of Unit 3. So first of all, open your book on page 31. On page 31 and look at the topic in your grammar portion in this exercise, which is article. So today I will teach you two different topics. The first one is article and the second one is verb and different kinds of verb. So as far as we are concerned with the first topic, which is article, so dear students, I will throw a brief, a little light, I will give you a small hint of article, about its definition and about its uses. So we have two types of articles. The first one is a or an, and the second one is the. So before I give you different definitions of a, an and the, let me define article. That what is article? So according to the grammar, that article is a word which is used to generalize or specify the things, people or places. What does it mean? It means that articles, first one is a, and the second one is the. So a and an, this is called an indefinite article, and a or an is used with the common nouns. With the common singular nouns, which are not plural. For example, I have a book. I have a book. If I say that I have a book, so it means that it may be any book, not a specific book. So she saw an elephant. So an elephant means that she saw an elephant, not a specific elephant, not a proper elephant. Any one. It may be a common one, a general elephant. So a and they are called the indefinite articles, and they are used with the common nouns. With the common places, persons or things. The second one is the. The is called the definite article, and it is used with the proper or with the particular places, things or people. For example, I have the book. I have the book. So when I say that I have the book, so it means that I have the specific book, that the listener also knows about that which book I mean. I saw the movie. The movie means when I say that I saw the movie, so here it means that a specific movie, that my listener also knows that which movie I mean. So this is the difference between the and a and n. For example, the is used with the specific things, specific places or specific people, and a or an is used with the general or with the common people, places or things. Now here let me give you a little more detail of a and n. So a is used with all the nouns, with all the singular nouns which are which are having, for example, any consonant letter in the beginning, or any letter which gives the consonant sound. A boy, a chair, a book, a pen, a dice, a teacher. So the second one is n. What is n? N is used with those singular nouns which either which start with the vowel letters or which start with the vowel sounds. For example, an elephant, an apple, an umbrella. So these are called, for example, you must remember that an is used with those nouns either which start with the vowel sounds or which start with the vowel letters. Sometimes a noun is having a vowel letter in the beginning, but it doesn't give us the vowel sound. so we can't use N. For example, a university, U is a vowel letter, but here U does not give us the sound of A. So that is why I will use A. I went to a university. So I won't say that I went to an university. That will be wrong. So you have to look at the sound of the first letter of a noun. If it gives us the vowel sound, so then you have to use N. But only in that case when the noun is singular. Now come to exercise A on page 31, which is about the articles. You have to put the correct article a, and, or the in the blank spaces. The first one is I like dash blue t-shirt over there better than dash red one. So t-shirt, blue t-shirt is also it's a proper noun, and red one is also it refers to the proper thing. So we have to use the. I like the blue t-shirt over there better than the red one. Number 2 is their car does 150 miles an hour. Number 3, where is the USB drive I lent you last week? Number 4, do you still live dash Banu? So Banu is already a proper noun, so here we will use zero article here. I mean here we won't use the or a and n. We won't use any article here. Do you still live in Banu? Number 5, is your mother working in dash old office building? So is your mother working in an old office building? So this is it was the exercise about the articles. So dear students, in the end again I will tell you that there are 2 types of articles. The first one is definite article, which is the, and the second one is indefinite article, which is a or n. A is used with the singular common nouns which start with the consonant letter or consonant sounds, and n is also used with the singular common nouns which start either with the vowel letters or with the vowel sounds. Now on the same page we have another topic which is about verbs. What is a verb? You know, verbs can be used for different things, that action verbs, auxiliary verbs, to be verbs. So verb, it shows action. For example, go, sleep, eat, write, watch, see. These are called the action verbs. Or it can show the state of being. So we have some modal auxiliary verbs. For example, may, might, shall, should, can, could, will. So these are called auxiliary verbs, which does not have any specific or proper meaning, but they can be used for different purposes. For example, for showing the ability, I have to use the modal auxiliary verb can. I can speak English. I can't go outside. Or to advise someone, you should come on time. So this is also a modal auxiliary verb, and it is used for the advice. So besides this, we have 2 types of verb that many students they feel difficulty while writing the second form and the third form of a verb. So when you are writing the second form or third form of a verb, dear students, you have to look at the pattern of the verb, that either the verb is a regular one or it is irregular. So the first one is regular verb. What is a regular verb? A regular verb is a verb following the normal pattern of inflection. I mean, a regular verb is that verb which follows the normal pattern. I mean, when we when we use second form and third form of a regular verb, we would either use d or ed at the end of the second and the third form of a regular verb. For example, play, played, played. We can say that, for example, another example, we have reach, reached, reached. So these are called the regular verbs. Regular verbs are those verbs which need or which take ed at the end of the second and the third form. We don't change the complete form of the verb, only we add ed at the end of that verb while making second form or third form of the same verb. So that is called regular verb. Now we have another type of the verb, that is irregular verb. Now what is irregular verb? Irregular verb is a verb that does not follow the normal pattern of inflection. I mean, which does not take ed at the end of the second and third form. For example, see here, played, played, played. So this is the regular, play is the regular verb, because when I use second form and third form of the verb play, so I only use ed at the end of the second and in the at the end of the second and of the third form. But irregular verb is something different. Irregular verbs, when we convert the irregular verb to second form and to third form, we completely change the spelling and the pronunciation of the word. For example, go, went, gone, sleep, slept, slept, eat, ate, eaten. So these are the examples of the irregular verbs. The next topic, that is about transitive verb and intransitive verb. Now what is a transitive verb? A transitive verb is a verb that is used with an object. I mean, a transitive verb has an object at the end of it. The object may be a noun, it may be a pronoun, or it may be any phrase. For example, I was going to school. So this is, for example, a transitive verb. In simple words, I would tell you that transitive verb takes an object. I mean the receiver of an action. The receiver of an action. That one which has the object of that verb is called a transitive verb. And the second one is intransitive verb. So what is intransitive verb? Intransitive verb is the opposite of transitive verb. I mean, intransitive verb does not take any object. It does not take any receiver of action. For example, I am sleeping. The baby was crying. I was sitting. So these are the examples of intransitive verb. Now you dear students, hopefully you may have understood about article, about verb, regular verb, irregular verb, transitive verb and intransitive verb. I again repeat that transitive verb takes object, it needs the object after it, and intransitive verb doesn't take any object after it. The example of the transitive verb is, for example, I was going to school is a transitive verb. Going needs to school. So, and intransitive verb, the baby was crying. So after crying, we don't have any object. So it is called intransitive verb. Now come to the exercise on page 31. Exercise A, that is about verbs. Which of the three sentences containing a modal auxiliary verb has the same meaning as the original one? Here we have got one sentence, and below that one sentence we have got three other optional sentences. In those three sentences, you students have to underline the word, the sentence in which there is a modal auxiliary verb in which gave us the meaning, exactly the meaning which is in the original sentence. For example, they are able to speak English well. So they can speak English well. They may speak English well. They must speak English well. So the sentence, again I repeat the sentence. They are able to speak English well. So able. So for ability, as I told you earlier, that for ability we use can. So the correct option is they can speak English well. Come to sentence number 2. There is a possibility of rain tomorrow. So we have different types of modal auxiliary verbs. Let me give you a little detail. Can shows ability. May or might shows possibility of something. Must shows strong advice. Should also shows advice. And without this we have you have to differentiate between among these verbs. So the second sentence is there is a possibility of rain tomorrow. I told you that which modal auxiliary verb is used for showing the possibility. Look at the options. It may rain tomorrow. 2. It must rain tomorrow. It will rain tomorrow. So it shows for possibility we use the word may. It may rain tomorrow. Third, do I have to clean the kitchen? So can I clean the kitchen? Must I clean the kitchen? Should I clean the kitchen? Do I have to clean the kitchen? So the correct option is must I clean the kitchen. Number 4, are you able to drive a tractor? Option number 1, can you drive a tractor? Must you drive a tractor? Should you drive a tractor? So here it shows the ability again. So for showing the ability we use can. Can you drive a tractor? It is the correct option. So dear students, I leave sentence number 5 for you people to do the sentence 5 with the correct option at your home. Now come to page 32. Come to page 32, exercise B. Here, find the regular verb in each line and write it in the space provided. Read, feel, play, see. Here we have got 4 verbs. Read, feel, play and see. As I told you earlier that regular verbs don't change its form completely. We only add ed at the end of the second and the third form of a regular verb. So now you have to find out that read, feel, play and see. Which one is the regular verb here? So in the first exercise, play is the regular verb. You have to underline play, to take play, verb play, and to write in the blank space. Number 2, listen, do, go, make. Which one is the regular verb here? It's quite easy. Listen is a regular verb. You have to write this verb in the blank space given provided to you. Now come to 3. Know, help, say, think. Which one is the regular verb here? Help is the regular verb here. Dear students, again I leave number 4 and number 5 for you people to do number 4 and number 5 at your home. Now come to exercise D, exercise C on page 32. Decide whether the verbs in color are transitive or intransitive. Dear students, I told you that what is a transitive verb and what is intransitive verb. Now here in this exercise, you have to write that the verb is a transitive or it is intransitive verb. The first one is she was crying all day long. So which verb it is? Is it a transitive verb or it is intransitive verb? So you have to do this complete exercise at your home. And if you have any problem, so you can go back to the video and you can have a look at the video again and try to understand the definitions of transitive and intransitive verb and do this exercise by your own self at your home. So this is the end of this video. Thank you dear students. God bless you.